Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. I hope you enjoy, so let's get started. It's always fun replacing a bulb, so let's do that. One of the lights down by the lake has a bad bulb in it, at least that's what I'm hoping it is. And we have these little S14 12 volt bulbs here. I think they're like 40 watt equivalent or something, I'm not entirely sure. But they're 12 volt and they work in the lights down there. They do have 120 volt sockets. It originally had a different lighting system on it back in the day, those plastic Malibu lights. But I converted it to these nice metal fixtures that you'll see here in a second. And they had the 120 volt sockets on them. So put them in anyway and just get some 12 volt bulbs. Now that LED is an option, it makes it super easy to do that and keep the current and all that down. So let's go ahead and see what we find. So it looks like we have, this one's working here, and this one is not working. It's glowing very dimly, and that one is working, and the one at the top up here, let's try the new zoom, is doing a weird flickering thing. So if we zoom back out here, we have two bulbs that appear that need to be replaced. Now, I don't remember if I put these in last year or the year before. I really do not remember, but let's see what we find. Take the cover off, and this is what we have. It's the same thing that I have on my deck back home, but these are slightly different. They have a kind of like a prismized glass cover instead of a clear one, and they're obviously black instead of green. Yeah, these are cool. So let's try to get this cover off. I tried to get it off, but it is on there tight, so let's see. And here's our bulb. I can't tell if that's just a coating. It looks like some moisture got into it, because here's a new one. So set that there for a second. It was slightly glowing, the little LEDs on the filaments there. The socket looks to be in good shape. There we go. Much better. Just give it not too snug, but snug. Now we just got to put it back together. This one's doing the same thing. It's just slightly lit up. You can see the little LEDs there. So let's take that out. Put in a new one. Excuse me. There we go. Much better. Okay, so the one at the end there is obviously functioning. We have the one we fixed, and then this one here at the end, it's looking pretty good. And the one at the top that we just fixed, isn't that nice? So now they're all working, and you can have a quick look at the lake, because why not? I guess a fun fact for you, way across the lake over there, like way over there, oh boy, this has a good zoom. I don't know if it's that tree. I'll have to look at the video afterwards. But one of the houses over there has a GE Form 109 on their tree. I loved seeing that thing when we went around the lake. I'm going to zoom in on this video and see if that's still there. Yes, indeed, I do believe that is the Form 109. If I zoom in on it, after, well, that clip, it looks like that's the one. At least it's still there. The other fun thing when I was younger was watching the mercury vapor area lights that people had across the lake shimmer on the water in the evening time. That was a lot of fun. You don't see it much anymore. A lot of people have those party string lights that are so popular everywhere with the S14 bulbs in it. But it was fun seeing all the mercury vapor area lights back in the day. Another reason why I love the mercury vapor so much. And as I've probably mentioned before, the bridge over here has street lights on it. And the street lights that were originally on the bridge were McGraw Edison Unidor 250s. They're not there anymore. I believe this pole right here was knocked over by a car, or maybe it was this one. And so they had to replace the remaining 3 poles and lights. So now they have LEDs on them. I think we saw that in last year's video. But the lights that were on it, I ended up with, thanks to my father and his connection to the city here. And this light on the tree here was originally on that bridge. Isn't that cool? It lives here and looks at where it was always installed. I don't know if I've mentioned in any of the other videos, but my best friend's father's bowling alley in town recently renovated. And all these fixtures came out from above their lanes. These were their F40 T12 blacklight fixtures. They're all preheat, except for some 3-foot ones. I don't think those are, but we'll have to double check. Either way, I think there's 40 some odd lights here. Single bulb, preheat goodness. This is so cool. A huge thank you to them for salvaging these fixtures, taking them down, taking care of them, and my parents bringing them here and everybody along the way. A huge thank you to all of them involved. They probably would never watch any of this, but anyway, awesome fixtures. Well, I'm here to get a couple things out of the shed, but I also need to get one of these fixtures because I have a home for one of them already. So I'm going to pick one of them out and we'll explore it a little bit. Taking a quick look at them here, I'm like, boy, these things are heavy as can be. There's not many of these white ended socket holders. I want to say they're tombstones. That's what everybody calls them. Look at this huge advanced ballast for a single lamp. The sticker's in amazing condition. High power factor. How cool is that? This one has a pop-on cover, but most of them are like this one right here. If you take a closer look at it, it has a very interesting socket on it. I can't say I've ever seen anything like that before, with a plastic piece in the center. It's very different. So we'll take a look inside of that one too. That one has some extra screws and stuff going on. But this one was easy to open, so I thought let's take a quick look. But what a absolute beautiful ballast inside. Now I can't open it again. Wow, that's the size of a 2-lamp rapid start ballast nowadays. Absolutely beautiful. Here we go. This thing is always fun. Look at that. It's cold out here. That was a cold start. Beautiful old Westinghouse bulbs still going. And a Phillips here on the outside. Beautiful fixture. So my guess with this one here, with the unique sockets, is that it has an incredibly large ballast. There's a screw here and a screw here, and I'm thinking it's on this cover for some reason. This is the fixture that there's the most of, this particular design. So, I don't know. We got a screw on either side here, and we have a screw behind each socket. We got a starter naturally. Let's see here. It's a Regent starter. It was 99 cents back in the day. So let's get out these little 1/4-inch screws and see if we have like a 14-inch ballast in here or something crazy. Holy cow, look at the size of this ballast. I've never seen one this big for a single lamp F40 T12 before. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the sticker anymore. As you can see there, it's gone. I'm sure one of them does have it inside. I don't know if I'll open them all up this trip, but this thing is massive. Let's see here. Yeah, from like end to end, it's like a 16-inch ballast. I'd expect something like that from a, like, single, or I mean a double, actually. My brain is just all over the place. From a double, you know, bulb ballast. In fact, I have some 2-lamp preheat ballasts, and they're smaller than this. This is crazy. It must be high power factor or something. There must be a capacitor in there, like the other one that we just opened. But that is so unique. And they put it on the flap here. I suppose you can mount the fixture because this thing does weigh about 1 billion pounds. And then you can mount it up there once you have the main fixture put up. So the idea here is that I'd like to use one of these fixtures above my dad's workbench. I was just taking a closer look at this, thinking about how in the world it's wired. And this appears to be the positive here, right? I mean, looks like it would be. We have a neutral coming off the end here. That makes sense. And we have a neutral that is coming from the ballast. Sure, whatever. Then we have a wire that runs all the way down here to the end. Maybe that's for the next fixture. Not sure. And then we have one here that has some electrical tape on it. But what in the world is that? Is this a 2-lamp ballast being used as a single lamp only fixture ballast? I'm going to have to find some of these that actually have stickers on them to answer our questions. Maybe that's why this thing is so big. Maybe there's another fixture that doesn't have a ballast in it, and these were used in tandem together. That very well could be, so I'm going to have to do some more looking into this here. Upon further investigation, indeed, that is a 2-lamp ballast. Some of these don't have a ballast in them. So, they were originally ordered with 2-lamp ballast, is my best guess, unless that was a converted one, and both of the ballasts went bad and they put a 2-lamp in. I'm not sure. But that's my guess, is these were originally ordered as 2 fixtures together. And I know that was an option back in the day. For, an 8-foot setup, you could get a 2-lamp ballast to do both fixtures instead of separate ones. So while investigating that, I took a look at another one of these that has a single lamp in it. And this one is a universal ballast, normal power factor, I'm sure. But cool to see. This one has a smaller, more traditional size one. This is the one that had the really big ballast in it. So we'll see what one I pick, but interesting. This whole ballast size thing made a lot more sense once I figured out that it's a 2-lamp ballast. That's pretty cool though. I like the 2 tandem fixtures in an 8-foot configuration. So here's the advanced one that we had originally. I thought this would be a fun one over the universal because it is high power factor to use above the workbench instead. We do have a manufacturer sticker here. It says Molite is the brand. That's interesting. Oh, look at that. Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. Hey, that's cool. I always love a local fixture. As I'm sure has been seen in the 3-lamp shop light preheat video that I made a while back, the hardest thing with these older ballasts is the fact that the wires tend to get quite brittle right where they go into the ballast. We can see here an example of just that. And I've cleaned this up actually. This isn't how it was actually found. But, like here's a joint here that must have been bent at some point, and now it's, underneath all that is spare wire, obviously. But what I do here, or what I found has worked best for me anyway, is removing some of the insulation, at least whatever is brittle, and then taking a pick, kind of like this one, and cleaning out a little bit on the inside of the ballast here. See how it sticks in a little bit now? My main concern, obviously, is that this will ground out to the housing of the ballast. So what I've done, like on the older one, is clean it up a little bit like this. We're going to take a little bit of heat shrink here, and that will find its way into the housing a little bit. And then we'll heat it up, and we'll be good to go. It won't touch the ballast casing. And it's a nice solution rather than using electrical tape, trying to wipe it in there, or wrap it in there, I should say. Or, taking some of that liquid electrical tape and trying to get it in there. I think this is our best option. It worked really well on the shop lights back at the house. So, let's try it again here. And there we go. A lot better than it was. It's definitely a lot safer too. Now, something like this in the middle of the wire, I usually just take a little wrap of electrical tape. That's the easiest thing for that. I guess I could put a little bit of shrink wrap over it. I mean, I have it here. Maybe I'll do that since I already have it out. But that's how I fix these ballasts. They're still good. There's nothing wrong with them. This end is perfect, so I'm not going to do anything down here. But we'll end up using this fixture over our 2-lamp one here. And we'll save the 2-lamp one for hopefully some absolutely wonderful ideas coming in the next couple years. Looking even better. Well, after much time later, here it is. Let's give it a go. Not super blink happy. I've tried a couple starters in it. They all seem to give the same result. A blink and then it's on. So, happy with it though. Gotta love preheat lights, still working to this day. Cleaning up the GE NEMA head here, and we do have some markings on it. Looks like it was made in September 24th of 2009, judging by the dates that we have here on the windings by Pam J. And it says September 07 on the ballast as well. Other than a bit of water damage just from where it was being stored, seems to be still in very good condition. The other one, the 175 watt Regent, I powered up after vacuuming it, cleaning it. It's quiet as can be. So we'll definitely keep that. I'm hoping this one will work. I just dug out some bulbs to try it with, but I want to give the ballast a little scrubbing here to get rid of the rust. We'll give it a test. And well, I'm really hoping it works. Last I saw it, it worked. So it's definitely put in some years of service. The date on the photocell makes it original as well. So we got it together here. It's not cleaned up or anything, but it's better than it was. The ballast has been scrubbed of its rust. And originally this fixture had a clear 250 watt mercury vapor bulb in it, but I don't have any. So here we have a GE Deluxe white version. It is a very darkened arc tube, so let's see what it does. I have a brand new one we'll put in after it, but I want to try a used one first just in case something's shorted. We're not, you know, ruining a very nice new bulb that we cannot get anymore. So here we go. I heard the photocell click, and maybe the bulb's too old. Okay, so this time I put some tape over the photocell here, and let's see if we get anything different. If I can open this up. Here we go. Not getting much of anything. Like I said, it is a very well-used bulb, so that might be part of the problem. Let's try our brand new one here. It's a Sylvania. We got our new Sylvania bulb in there. I really do hope this thing works. It'd be so cool. Here we go. Yep, awesome. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, and quiet as ever. Look at that, a 250 watt NEMA head. When have you ever seen one of those? That is so cool. And it's working great, quiet as can be. I don't even hear the ballast when we get up close. No, this thing is perfectly silent. Just a really windy day, but what an absolute beauty.
Bread. That's nice. November is also Homelessness Awareness Month. Life.
Story of my life, we're almost there, but we'll never get there because all these people are slow as poo.
And they're not supposed to park there.
But there they go. Boy, it's been a minute since I've been in here. All these lights used to be metal halide. Now they're all LED converted. A picture of what? No, I didn't know that you picked one out. What don't they have here?
Remember the Resident Evil Biohazard?
Oh.
I showed you that the other day?
Yes.
They don't have, they have, I want to, before I get Village, I want to try that game out because I want to do the story.
Oh, sure.
Get spoiled, you know? What do you think?
You obviously
Steak and... Get a medium rare.
Menards time again. They still have high pressure sodium inside. This one has 2 high pressure sodium. I'm thinking this one has the wrong bulb in it. It's running so much dimmer. Let's see, what do we got here? This one we got 100 watt metal halide, and that one is 100 watt metal halide, and that one is high pressure sodium. So maybe that's metal halide and they put a high pressure sodium bulb in it. Beautiful. Boy, is time going fast. Well, we're here this evening at the Chippewa Falls Bowling Alley to support Stephanie and her family in their league. But me and Colin are just wandering around for the moment. Either way, neat bowling alley, as you can see here. Always interesting to see older places like this. The weirdest thing to me is they have this wall with can lights in it. But I mean, if you're sitting right here, wouldn't that be a little glary in your face? Either way, it has been enjoyable week and a half, but it's so annoying that time goes so fast. There's still some more exciting things to come, so we'll have to see. Located right here in downtown Chippewa Falls, we can see all the wonderful high pressure sodium post top lights they have, and these have been here for years. These things have been here a long time. I don't think they've always been high pressure sodium. They've most certainly been converted to high pressure sodium, but very cool. With a mix of regular street lights too.
Through Friday, 5 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. At the store, they will schedule you one day you'll work an 11 to 7.
Well, we are on our way to the Twin Cities, to the airport, but it's early in the morning. So we're gonna go to the Mall of America. It opens here in about an hour. But we had to stop at the drugstore here to get a couple items because they have a little of everything. So, and now I think they're done. So, well, nope, not yet. Either way, we're on the road again. It's at least a nice sunny day out today. The weather this time compared to last year is much better, because last year it was all snowy and sleety and terrible. There's Culver's, gotta have Culver's. Did you leave Chucky in there? Is he buying all the toys?
Yes, he's online.
Oh no.
Here we go. Alright, you ready, troops?
In we go.
Well, we can go this way too. I've been to Mall of America so many times, I know where I'm going.
I'm glad.
Glad one of us. Nice.
I feel better now that I have these badges on.
Boy, it has been a hot minute.
I like Splash Mountain.
Let's see what we can see here.
Miniature golf course upstairs too.
I don't know, is there? Gotta have lights. Oh, here's another one. Looks like it's been LED-ified, isn't that just sad? Well, we made it here, so let's see what we get into. We got all the outlets in the world on this tree. Look at these things. Wonder how many amps this thing pulls.
I remember back in the day they used to have all of the like pop stars come down here, and you'd get to like see them perform and stuff like that. Aaron Carter's been here.
But you look at that. There's these floodlights that appear to still be metal halide or something. Let me see if we can focus on it here. Doesn't want to. Okay, we're gonna try another one. Boy, that's too bad. Let's dim it down maybe. Oh, there, do you see the bulb inside? There you go, look. Ah, it looks like it's a 1,000-watt mercury vapor metal halide or something. That's cool. In fact, they must be 1,000-watt metal halide because that one is a different color temperature than all the others. And I'm gonna see if we can get a look at the bulb again. There you go. Yep, there's the bulb. Isn't that cool? And another look at the center, the Nickelodeon universe, I think they still call it. I'm surprised they have one of these. Gonna have to go there. Another thing I'm surprised is still open. I thought it would be closed, but no, there it is.
Nice kid too.
The yellow tastes like banana.
The red one tasted like strawberries. Or cherries, I mean. And fill the crayons, markers, or both.
That's cool.
Hey, look, here's Peach.
I don't know.
So.
Oh, they're on the wall here. Oh, look, they got the really old kind.
Oh, those are cool.
So you fill it up with as many as you can get.
As many as you can fit in there.
33 bucks for that.
It's not bad.
25 bucks for one of these.
Fun.
Oh, lost track.
He's way over there. Margaritaville, another thing that I didn't know they really existed.
This is just a max.
Here's a closer look at the 1,000-watt metal halide floods.
There you go, Jim. So there's Macy's.
You gotta go to the Apple store, Colin.
Okay, we'll wait.
And Macy's is still here.
Yep, we'll figure it out once we get there. But if you're going anywhere else, just let me know, okay?
Yeah, it kind of does.
Is that kid appropriate?
I think it's giving it a piggyback ride.
No, they're trying to make work.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. You should go to Crystal Cave one of these days. Yeah, we should go together. We can have more adventures. That thing is so cool.
She's got this picture of the end.
You should get some of those for your house.
They're so color changey. That's a 2-story M&M store. What is up with that? It's really just a size preference.
Actually, no, this one's 16.
1 o'clock.
So it's.
All right, we gotta go.
Our time has come to the end, so now we head to the airport. For the middle of a government shutdown, it's amazing the TSA lines are less than 5 minutes. I think the last time I was through here, the ceiling was all torn up. I finally got it all back to normal. I love the B terminal in Minneapolis. There's always nobody.
fearful flight today. We're going to ask your assistance in helping us out and making sure that all those small carry-on items, please do place them underneath the seat in front of you.
Welcome aboard, and thank you for choosing Delta for 100 years and counting.
And our trip back home has finally come to an end. It's been a good one. I've enjoyed it, but it always goes so fast. Until next time. I really do hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. Leave a like down below and a comment. I do enjoy reading all of your comments. Of course, check out the other videos here on the screen. And until next time, thank you very much for watching.